Before we get started, I just want to say, and you guys probably already know, but the Japanese voice actress for Bulma, Hiromi Suru, I believe that's how you say it. If I said it wrong, I apologize. She passed away at the age of 57, and I'm sure you guys already know. It's not like a news update kind of thing. I just felt that I should say something. You know, rest in peace. Thank you for voicing what is pretty much my favorite female character in anime for 30 years. I just felt like I should say something at the beginning of this video, but with that being said, let's get started. Dragon Ball Super Episode 116. As you guys could probably tell, I've only been reviewing every other episode of Super as of lately, and it's not because the episodes I'm skipping are bad. I just don't really feel that there's a lot to say. You know, whether it be because of lackluster animation, or you know, there's just nothing really to talk about as far as content-wise. It's just like fighting or whatever, you know, whatever reason there is. I've been skipping episodes, and it's not because they're bad. They're fine episodes, but it's just kind of weird that Super's had that pattern as of lately. And this is no exception, because this week, after a kind of meh episode, we get a really, really cool episode. Cool is like the best way to describe this episode, with Ultra Instinct versus Kefla and all the badass dodging and punches and kicks and all that Dragon Ball stuff you love to see. It really is a cool episode and a really entertaining episode to watch. There's maybe a little tiny bit too much like powering up and staring at each other. It's not too prevalent, but it's a little bit noticeable. Kind of a minor nitpick, really, not too big of a deal. My only real negative with this episode is... No, I have two negatives with this episode. One is that Vegeta and Toppo aren't fighting anymore. That's ridiculous. How dare you tease that fight and then not finish? What's up with that? But yeah, that fight's not happening anymore. And the only other negative I have is I feel like comparing Kefla to the Spirit Bomb and Goku breaking through another shell was kind of a clunky explanation. Like, I get it, you know, she's as strong as the Spirit Bomb. That's fine, I guess. It kind of gives her a power scale, I suppose, that's less vague than usual, but yeah, it just seemed like a clunky explanation. You could have just said because, and it's basically, what I'm about to say is basically what we said. She pushed Goku to the wall, he broke through another shell, and now he's in Super Saiyan, or not Super Saiyan, wow, he's in Ultra Instinct. So, yeah, I mean, you could have just said that, though. Comparing it to the Spirit Bomb just seemed kind of clunky, but kind of nitpicking. Honestly, the Vegito Toppo thing bothers me even more. And next week's episode preview also bothers me, but that's nothing against this episode. But as you can see, I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel to find negatives, because this episode is really fun. In terms of animation, it's really good across the board. You got Shuichiro Manabe, who's supervising the episode and providing some cool animation. You have Ken Otsuka, Futoshi Higashide, this guy whose name I can't pronounce, but he's really good. So yeah, really quality animation. Really good artwork from Shuichiro Manabe, excuse me. Been one of my favorite supervisors for a while now. I feel like he's not as talked about as like Naotoshi Shida or Yuya Takahashi as of episode 114, or yeah, 114. I thought I said it wrong for a second. And like Naoki Tate, because he's controversial. Speaking of Tate, we actually get some of his animation from the episode, what was it, 110, the special. We get some of his rapid punching in here, which looked a little out of place, but it was okay. It's just because his art style is so different from everyone else's, and just seeing it pop up for a second and then go away was a little bit weird. I feel like they could have maybe redrew over it, but whatever, that's nitpicking. Yeah, really good animation from really good animators, really good storyboarding. I love seeing Goku unconsciously dodge all the lightning and lasers while charging his Kamehameha. When she fires the double lesbian Christmas blast, I think I called it in the other episode where they first used the attack. She fires two of them, and Goku flips over it, and then he rides up the blast with a Kamehameha like it's Aang's air scooter from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and then fires this Kamehameha point blank, triple replay. Awesome, and it forces her out of the ring. I love seeing it like smash into her face, and then it breaks the Patara. Really great, and she gets eliminated. That's probably one of the best parts of this episode. Not because I dislike Kale or Caulifla, they're fine characters, but I'm glad this wasn't just a fluff fight. I'm so glad they actually got eliminated. It wasn't just inconsequential. There was actual story progression. That I really appreciate. So, Yeah, and then of course seeing Ultra Instinct again and seeing Whis explain that while Goku has mastered the dodging part of Ultra Instinct, when he activates the ability, he can't attack with it. He can attack, but he's not really using Ultra Instinct to attack. He's still thinking about his attacks, and that is kind of throwing off his balance. So, yeah, or, you know, the balance of attack and defense and really fully utilizing Ultra Instinct. His Ultra Instinct isn't balanced, is basically what I mean. Also, we get Vegeta saying he wants to learn how to use it. That's, of course, hype for the Vegeta fanboys. And will he be able to? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Probably not in this arc. Maybe, but I don't think so. Again, we'll just have to wait and see. But, yeah, it was a really, really fun episode. Lots of cool animation, lots of cool action. Like I said, Kale and Caulifla actually getting eliminated was really nice to see. And sucks for Universe 6, but still, it's nice to see that there was a conclusion to this fight. Now, if we could just sweep up the rest of the fodder that's still on the stage, like most of Universe 3 at this point. Until Universe 3 starts doing more shit, they're fodder. Same thing with the people who are left in Universe 4. I think there's like 3. So, I don't know. It's, yeah, it's... I don't know why there's so many guys still left in the ring. What are they going to do? Like, that's my biggest criticism, and I might have mentioned this in a previous review, but, like, what are these characters going to do at this point when we have Goku versus Jiren already done, and Goku versus Caulifla, and all these big epic fights? What are these fodder guys going to do at this point? Like, what purpose are they going to serve? That's why I think they should already be eliminated, but we'll have to wait and see how they handle it. I'm sure, you know, Universe 4 obviously still has those invisible guys up their sleeve, so, you know, we'll see how that goes, but Universe 3, no idea. Universe 2, other than Ribrianne and the other one, Rosie, I don't know what they're supposed to do, so we'll see. They should have been eliminated when they tried to use the Pataras to fuse. That scene was kind of cool because it had potential, but then I think Caulifla just like knocked them over, but they didn't get eliminated. That was a perfect opportunity to eliminate them, but whatever. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. I hope there's a purpose to still having these characters on the field. I use the term characters loosely, but that's pretty much all I have to say about the episode, and also that's not a criticism of this episode, just a criticism of the arc as a whole. This episode, really good. Really enjoyed it. Mostly for the visuals, mostly for the action, but that was what was at the forefront of this episode, and they did a really good job. So, what did you guys think of this episode? Go ahead and tell me in the comments section below. Give this video a thumbs up and share it on social media. Both those would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, if you like what you've seen here. Click the little bell to get notifications when my videos go up. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.